Hello and welcome back. I'm kpnash, and once again I'm wearing this Sun Records cap, which means that again we will be digging some Sun Records stuff today. And this time it's Hayden Thompson with Roland on guitar and a song called Blues, Blues, Blues. I have to admit, the reason for me to choose this solo, the primary reason, was actually to show you the accompaniment, the thing which Roland played when Hayden Thompson was singing. And it's a nice example of how you can play some really cool stuff without playing almost nothing. All you will need to play this rhythm part is just two fingers, your thumb and index finger, and three very simplistic chords. Chord number one is E, or actually I play it like this, as usual without the fifth string here. Chord number two is A7, this very usual shape, and chord number three is B7. The only different thing is it's B7 with F sharp in the bass on the sixth string here. So normally you would play B7 with B in the bass, B played on the fifth string, but this time it's F sharp on the sixth string. And it goes like this. How blues, how blues, how blues, how blues. Lord, I got the blues, call my good girl and me down. As you can see, it's just stomping bass, just really one note in the bass, E on E chord, A on A chord, and F sharp on B7 chord, and a bunch of high strings played with index finger. And that's it. Yeah, of course I'm adding these two notes, namely G and D on first and second strings to the E chord, which makes it in fact E9, or sorry, actually E7 plus 9. But nothing else. Now, let's get back to the solo. The first lick of the solo goes like this. As you can see, Roland moves from stomping bass to changing bass for the solo. So instead of just one single note in the bass, he alternates between low E and higher E on the fourth string. Really simple. And now, without adding any notes to this conventional E shape, just a few melodic notes. Then Roland James adds C sharp on the second string to make E6 out of this E chord. So the second lick goes like this. Now it's time to move to A, and he plays almost the same melody. The bass notes are of course different and the shape is a bit different. It's actually also an E shape but moved to the 5th fret with the open A string, and the bass line goes like this: low A, higher A, low A, higher A. Together with the melody. So again from the beginning. And now one small detail when getting back to E, to play actually the same melodic line as on A. Almost the same. There's a little difference, we will talk about that in a minute. But the small detail is that before hitting the low E note, the bass note of the chord, Roland James picks the open B string. And what is important, that you will have to place your fingers on this chord shape in time, so that you don't do it like this, but like this. Because otherwise it would sound a little bit like I don't know, Mystery Train, and that's not what Roland James placed here. So again, starting from A chord, and you can see the difference obviously is that when he plays G on the first string, he does it like he does in the verses of the song. So actually he plays this chord, which is again E7 plus 9, if I remember correctly. Yes, E7 plus 9, instead of just picking this G on the first string. So once again. And now it's time to move to B, and that's when Roland gets back to the same way of playing he uses in the verses, namely thumb against the 6th string and index finger against first, second, and maybe even 3rd strings. So that's B7 chord. Then he moves the same shape 1 fret higher. All together it sounds like. So kind of 1 bar B7, 1 bar C7. And then back to E. I believe he doesn't hit the low E string here, but I still make the move with my thumb because the note on the high E string, or actually on the third high strings, is kind of syncopated. And then the turnaround. Once again from D7 chord. And once again the whole solo. And that was it. Thanks for watching and hope to see you soon again. Bye.